Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy RBZ, and we're back with the second video since we've come back. Gotta get it done. As I mentioned in my last video where I did a review on the Smock Mag, I will be teaching you how to do a few vape tricks today, specifically blowing O's and pushing O's. Today I'm going to be running the same setup as you saw in the last video, which is a Smock Mag M270, which runs at 70 watts. It uses a Smock 2ml tank. The coil is a Smock Mini V2S1, not the S2. The S2 runs a much lower wattage. And the juice I will be using today is a pudding vanilla fudge, which is mixed at 75 to 25 VG to PG. Yeah, that's the setup I'll be running, so let's get into the video. So first thing you're going to want to do is obviously you're going to want to take a hit. Step 1, take a hit. Step number 2, form an O shape with your mouth, ensuring to cover up your teeth with your lips and kind of pulling them inwards a bit, so it can help to push your jaw forwards as it makes a more flat O rather than having something that's more like that. So instead of just being, it's more of a. Next step is, instead of just blowing out little puffs, you want to cough. It's called coughing, but it's kind of like a hiccup. So you want to make a see how my throat goes down and make a noise. You want to do that quite gently but forcefully. The harder you do it, the further you're going to push your O's. But if you do it too hard, they're just going to disperse straight out your mouth. And if you do it too weak, they're just going to go and they're just going to sag. I'll show you what that looks like. So getting the speed of your cough right will determine how your O's fly. Now these aren't going very far, as they're not very thick, because I leave my batteries on half. So wattage is just below 70, I believe. However, they're still forming O's. Now, what you can do after this is you can push your O's. Now, this is going to be difficult to do because the camera is just over an arm's length away from me, so I haven't got a lot of space to do this. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to follow the same steps. And as you cough, you're going to want to bring your hand from beside your face behind the O, and you want to push it forwards. As you're pushing it very slowly, matching the speed of the O, you might want, it can help just to do like a little shimmy shammy. That's optional, but it helps to expand the ring. If your rings aren't very thick yet, then it's not a good idea to do that because it won't expand, because if it expands, it's going to break. So let me just show you what that looks like. As you can see there, I pushed the thing. Now there's another step that you can do, and this one you're gonna practice a lot to be able to do that. Often you'll do two hands, but I'm blowing thin because my vape is running out of battery. Excuse me. So next thing is when you're pushing it, is to be able to turn it and move it to the side. So currently, if I blow it straight dead on towards the camera, I'm going to try and blow it and push it off to the side. As you can see, as I did that, I pushed forward with the side that I wanted. I literally just kind of turned it. You have to be careful not to touch the ring or the O. and you gently, don't turn your hand, but move your hand to the side that you don't want it to go and push forward slightly and curve your hand with it, just to kind of push it round gently, as if, imagine you've literally just got a ball of air and you're just pushing the air. That's all you're doing, you're literally just pushing the cloud. Obviously, often you'll want to push it for quite a distance before you start turning it, which is why it's struggling, because my O's are hitting my camera, so I'm not having enough space to get the turn on it, because you want to kind of lean forward with your push and you want to follow it and then bring it round. That's going to help, so I'm just going to try and move backwards a little bit. Okay, so the next trick I'm going to show you is to push it with two hands. Now, if you're going to do this with your mod in your hand, I suggest you have a stick vape, which I don't have. Obviously, I'm using my mag. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to inhale, put it down, take my breath out, and then push it. Best thing to do is, your hand structure is quite important, especially for the double hands. So you're going to want to have your hand flat, fingers together, both sides, push it, expand it out very gently, give it a little bit of a rub if it's thick, which mine won't be again, and yeah, you can push it. I wouldn't try and direct it if you're doing a double-handed push, because it's going to be a lot bigger. And it's simple as that. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do for this video, because I wanted to have this as quite a basic video. In the next video, I want to leave this one basic, so I'm going to leave this one here. If you guys want to see more, I could do jellyfish, ghosting. I might be able to try and do shark bending, which is essentially bending it like how I was before, pushing it to the side. However, I don't know how to describe it. If you want to see that, let me know and I will get that recorded and uploaded for you. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Nowadays, I'm too cold for a girlfriend. Nowadays, I don't know when the world spins. Live your life, live or die when the world ends. It's alright every time we fucking break it. Nowadays, shit's not the same. Life switched lanes, now these hoes act strange. And I lost my grip on the world and bliss. It's